The hate doesn't bother me. I just don't let it get to me. When haters run their mouths, the best thing to get under their skin is not like engaging in the drama. And so all the hate that's on social media doesn't affect my normal life. It doesn't affect my marriage or my happiness. And I'm not going to clap back at everybody.
Well, folks, Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard has done it again, and this time in the form of a TikTok comment. So let's get into it. So a creator on TikTok by the name Brittany and Ike posted a TikTok video talking about how Gypsy Rose Blanchard was spotted where she lives locally. And apparently Gypsy saw this video and commented on it. Now, she has since removed this video, so you won't find it on her TikTok page, but I'm gonna play that for you now.
All right now, Miss Gypsy Rose was spotted 15 minutes roughly from where we currently reside in Ville Platte, Louisiana. All right. We were big supporters of Gypsy Rose because of what she has been through with having a mother with Munchausen by proxy syndrome. But girl, did you really have to unalive your mother? You could use a phone. You know how to use a computer. You knew you could walk. You knew you wasn't sick, girl. The point is, in a situation, nobody had to be unalived. So if I ever come across Miss Gypsy Rose, I'm just gonna like freak out because I would be scared for our lives. She's a master manipulator, y'all. She is a master. She knew the boy had autism, Asperger's, and all these mental disabilities, and bipolar, and split personalities. She took advantage of that boy. She was probably on her little computer late at night typing in on Google, girl, has anybody been unalive by a Munchausen by proxy syndrome case? Girl, and when Google said no, she said, okay, I'm going to be the first and I'm going to be famous. I'm just joking, y'all. But all things aside, nobody had to be unalived in this situation. Now, I got to go to work. Love y'all. Bye.
So now, after Brittany posted that video, she posted this, which is a picture of Gypsy Rose's comment on her TikTok. Now, this is just one of the comments Gypsy made, but this one says, I live in Lake Charles. Bet you won't say it to my face. Go on. So now, these are the comments on the video where she shared that screenshot of the comment. So let's see what some people are saying. I know she ain't sending when she's still on parole. You can report that to her probation officer, LMAO, get her thrown back in jail, yo. And there are several more even tagging Gypsy saying, aren't you on parole? And then there's a few saying to leave her alone, saying that people shouldn't be trying to provoke her. Now, like I said, Brittany took this original video down, but she made another video after this, and Gypsy also made another comment. So let's take a look at that. So now here's a screenshot of Brittany's original video with Gypsy's comment underneath. And you can see it says Gypsy Rose Blanchard and has the blue check mark. I live in Lake Charles. Bet you won't say it to my face. Go on. Brittany replies with a laughing smiley face, and I think someone asked Gypsy if this was a threat. And Gypsy replies, not a threat at all. I'm just woman enough to say what I think to someone's face. No one has ever came up to me and said anything negative. So like I said, Brittany posted another video after the comment was made, so we're going to watch that now.
All right, guys, y'all comments are getting way out of hand, all right? I'm just stating that, okay? It's my opinion, and I'm stating facts as well. Not everybody's going to think the same way. Doesn't mean you could go and hate on the person who thinks differently than you. But Miss Gypsy Rose did drop me another comment on my TikTok. This time, it was replying to somebody else because they stated, hey, you need to watch yourself because you're on parole. And this is what she replied to them. Yes, this is her, is the blue check mark. At one point in time, I had 1,000 people in my live last night, and a majority of y'all were commenting I was photoshopping. I do not know how to Photoshop. Y'all say I'm old, okay? Well, older people don't know how to do all the fancy things. And this is proof. This is not Photoshop, because this is the original comment on my end, all right? You see her name right here, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Somebody replied to her original comment, and I had to approve or delete the comments that they replied to her on. So no, this is not Photoshop. But y'all could think what y'all want. Y'all could keep leaving me those little hate comments. I don't care. You could go on all my TikToks and leave hate comments, all right? You're just pushing me up to the top. Thank you. Come again.
So first she creates her YouTube channel, uploads her first video addressing her, quote, haters, and says that she's not going to engage, leaves a whole bunch of crazy comments on her YouTube responding to said haters. Then she deletes her YouTube videos. And now this. I can just not even believe this. Someone needs to take away her cell phone at this point. And if she has a PR team, they need to be fired immediately. And if she doesn't have a PR team, she needs to get one immediately. I mean, this cannot be looking good for her, being that she is on parole. And yes, she still has her TikTok comments turned off, and we're gonna go over her TikTok account in just a minute. I feel like her end goal of wanting to become an advocate is moving further and further away from her. And I'm sorry, but after the comment she made about disabilities, who is going to want Gypsy to advocate for them at this point? She just keeps digging herself deeper into a hole. Let's revisit this comment she left. I don't mind people not liking me. That's not the issue. The issue is that there's so much misinformation on the internet spread by people with biased opinions that people aren't looking at the factual evidence. They are more focused on the opinions that they have, so they spin the narrative in whatever direction they want to go. That's what I have a problem with. Am I branded a schmurderer? Yes. Do I feel like that defines me as a person? No. Since I have been out of prison, I have not committed a crime. I have not violated my parole. I have not bothered anyone personally. If people don't like my face, then don't follow my channel. Don't follow my social media. It's that simple. Now, in my opinion, I think Gypsy absolutely does want people to like her. Obviously, no one wants people to not like them. Everybody wants to be likable. But it's obvious that she doesn't know how to deal with that. She has not yet lived in the real world and experienced this before, which is why I think it was a bad idea for her to be so present on social media right out of prison. Lots of people took issue with the fact that she said she didn't identify as a schmurderer when that's what you went to prison and you were convicted of. You planned out your mother's unaliving for a year, so you are in fact a schmurderer. And of course she doesn't want it to define her, which that's fine, that's great. Don't let this one thing define who you are as a person. But this is what you are known for. This is why you're doing media interviews, you're doing Lifetime series, you created an ebook. This is what people know you as. So if you want to get away from that and you want to develop yourself into someone new or to be known for something else, that's what you need to work towards. And it's okay to take a break from social media, to step back and to work on yourself during this time. Of course, Gypsy's an adult and she can do whatever she wants. I just don't see this ending well for her. And she's still steadily losing followers on social media, TikTok especially. At her height, she had 9.9 million followers, and now she has 9.7. So while 9 million is still a huge number, she is losing thousands and thousands of followers. And I honestly don't see it slowing down anytime soon. I think she's going to continue losing followers. And then she does have her new Lifetime docu-follow series coming out, which it's very interesting that she didn't post the sneak peek of that, and that she removed her previous prison confessions videos from her TikTok account. Now, she did recently post a new video of her dog Pixie, which I've heard people say that this dog's name, Pixie, is the same name of the dog that she had with her mother, so that's kind of interesting as well. If you've not yet seen the comments from Gypsy's now deleted YouTube video, I have a separate video going over that if you'd like to check that out, as well as a Gypsy Rose Blanchard playlist if you want to catch up on the other videos. I am working on more. I also did purchase her ebook, so I'm working on going through and reading that right now. So let me know what you guys think about this comment that Gypsy made on Brittany and Ike's TikTok account down below in the comments. I will put a link to her TikTok account in the description below, just in case she does decide to re-upload or unprivate that video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one.